I finally called Mike and I said, Mike, I something I love the parts of my personality that make me who I am. There are parts of my personality that are really ineffective for me and my family, and I need help with that. And I know you've been to therapy, and I never talked to him about it because I always felt like he would be ashamed of it, and I didn't want him to have to speak of something he'd be ashamed of. So I was like, my yes was I need to see a therapist, um, and I broke down in tears because I just couldn't. It was unbelievable to pull down this wall that I had held up for no real reason other than fear, um, and fear that if I let down this wall, I would lose my identity. Like Hector said, the walls define us, and my wall was that I can figure this out myself. I can solve my problems through one way or another, um, and I'll be fine. And that was my identity. And my parents didn't go to therapy. So even that my identity beyond myself, like the family I had, that further identity was about solving problems the old-fashioned way. And so it was just a sense of relief to to say this to Mike and to hear him very supportively and comfortably say, this is a great idea, Marty. And he answered all my questions about like what it would be like the first time and what we might, the numbers of times it might take to find a therapist that I want to talk to, whether I might see a psychiatrist and what the difference would be, whether the stigma around medication. I just talked about everything that I was afraid of, um, and he just talked to me like he understood that it was a big step, um, and also that he wanted to make sure that it sounded completely normal.